Polluted Thoughts Podcast, real talk with real people. I'm your host, Colin Garrity. See you with the one and only Tasteless Jack. I didn't really introduce myself very well. I'm Colin. Yeah, of course. That was, like he said, not what I expected in a very good way. That a lot of those songs sound like they were very meaningful and very like heartfelt. What really inspires you to write like that?
Honestly, my man, like I try not to write like anything that's on the radio. So like I play the covers here to make people happy. You know what I mean? Give them a little bit of the stuff that they're used to hearing, like the Noah Kahan and the Sublime. But my style is a lot more percussion-y, a lot more. And I like to sometimes whisper. I like to sometimes scream, and that brings a lot of emotions depending on what you're feeling. You know what I mean?
There was a clear dynamic when you were going up and down. It's like I don't know, something from the soul is what it felt like. Where are you from?
Worcester. I came out of Worcester, yeah. So I got a lot of friends out from this area, like Jukebox Jake, Laura DeCaramino. I just met Joe Grizzly and stuff like that. So a lot of people that I've started to meet from this area that will start. Yeah,
very cool. What was that last song that you played? I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it. What was the name of it again?
The last song that I played was called Ordinary Person. It's probably one of the oldest songs that I've written.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote that probably before 2010, maybe even. So it's probably like a 14, 15-year-old song.
Wow.
So yeah, and that's how you can tell like when I'm more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And you can tell like it's had some years that I've been working on it and shit like that. So that one's definitely a little bit more refined.
You said while you were, or right before you performed it, rather, that was one of your first songs that you wrote when you came back. Why'd you take a break? What happened in between? Just life?
Yeah. Honestly, I was a teacher for years, and then before that, I was a security guard. And music kind of fell off after college. I did a couple open mics in college and stuff, and wasn't really sticking. Got a little discouraged after a couple open mics. And then I went to a show at actually Ralph's, and I saw my buddy Michael Colas plays in a band called Hippie Commune Pipe Dream, and my other buddies playing it. Yeah, and my other buddies in a band called Zigmont. And I saw them all performing. It lit a fire under my ass and made me want to come back to performing and shit. So
that's very cool.
And ever since then, I've also not only been performing but setting up gigs, and setting up booking and stuff like that for other people.
Okay.
My boy Buddhi over there, who's on stage right now, is actually going to be playing a show at Husky's Pub that I set up for him next Thursday and stuff. 2 Thursdays from now. So
where's Husky's Pub?
In Worcester, Mass, off Park Avenue. Yeah, it's a great spot. Every Thursday I set up bookings for at least 3 acts. So if anybody else is looking for acts and bookings, reach out to me on Instagram at Tasteless Jack. I like to be the community man. I'm a bridge builder is what I think of myself.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Get in here, bro. Celebrity question. Get him in. This is the man.
What's going on?
Organizer.
Mr. BKG, aka BK Jeans. How we doing, Jack? Quick question for you, real quick. I'm really interested in your songwriting process. How do you come up with what you're going to write about, and then how do you put the pen to paper?
So when I first have an idea, like for sometimes it could be a hook, and it's just like, ooh, that hook is going to be something that I could like really ride with. And then the struggle is then coming up with the verses afterwards, and like how about will I come about these? And if I can figure out some good chords that work with it, I work with it. Songwriting musically, I work with a lot of percussion and strumming and stuff. So the way that I explain music to people is that a lot of people get bored of the same like 2 chords, right? But it's more about how you strum it that can make it completely different.
For sure. Absolutely.
So for me, it's like how many different ways can I strum 2 chords and make them different and make them unique, that it's not going to sound like somebody else's song.
Absolutely, yeah.
It doesn't always have to be like new chords that you're writing. It's just like, how can I play this completely different and strum it completely differently? And that's my music's writing thing.
For sure, bro. It's really, it's a very stark contrast, the music you make, from like the way you look, which I mean in the very best way possible, mind you. I love the way you use your words, and like the instrument itself, it's all an ensemble. Really great shit. Really good. Really love to see you work, man. Anything else, Colin?
No. Just want to say thank you. That was great.
Shit.
To see you around at some other things.
Absolutely, yeah.
You said it was Husky's off Park Avenue.
Yeah, Husky's Pub every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Tasty tunes.
Hit up
at
Tasteless Jack. There you go. Enjoy the festival, my man. Of course. All right. We're live straight off your performance, Buddhi Demal. That was a absolute shocker when you got up there, man, to be honest with you. When you came in there looking the way you did, fly as hell, and then to put on like a Johnny Cash kind of performance, man. What inspires you to do that sound?
One reason for me to move to America, do music, I came here in 2016. It's because of mainly like 3 people: Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, Jim Morrison. So today I was thinking about how I was going to start the set.
Yeah.
Am I going to start with an original? But then I thought about the crowd, maybe, you know, pay some homage for one of my heroes. So I thought I'll do a Johnny Cash medley.
Yeah, absolutely. Where's home?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And how old are you?
38.
38. Okay, so you moved here what? 32, 33?
I was 30. So my story is I went to study music in LA, Musicians Institute. But I was supposed to go on student visa. But then for my mom's blessings, she had applied for the green card lottery and I got selected in that same year. So I came here as a green card holder in 2016. Last year I became a citizen. So
Congratulations,
Thank you,
man.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you, bro.
That's beautiful. Yeah, no, I'm immigrant born and raised. My parents, both of them are from Africa, Zimbabwe, and Liberia. So, and I mean, we have similar dreams, man. The music, since a young age, I knew it was what I wanted to do. So it's really beautiful to see you here and, you know, following your dream, bro.
I am a big cricket guy. I play for
Cricket.
the Massachusetts League.
Hell
So when
yeah.
I was growing up, I had a lot of heroes from Zimbabwe.
Absolutely.
Cricket. One of the legends recently passed away, fast bowler called Heat Streak. You know.
It's
Yeah.
a sick name.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
very cool name.
Oh yeah, man.
You dress like a cricket player, if I may say so.
Yeah.
Like, very like stylish with the
Yeah.
loafers and the collared
Sri
shirt.
Lanka is an island, right?
Yep.
And the reason now why I'm in Massachusetts is I had family here. When I graduated, I came over here to check the music scene. Then COVID happened, so I had to
got
kind of
stuck.
settle. But I'm loving it here, you know. So whenever it's warm and nice, you know, I'm from an island, so I like
Yeah,
to
the island
always
vibes.
feel like home.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's awesome, dude.
I know it's kind of funny coming and like playing country music, looking like from the beach.
No, like I said, you threw us off. I had no idea.
It worked so well. The second you started singing, I was so locked in. Like like just joy came out of me. I laughed a little bit. And I was like, this is insane. Where did this guy come from? Like,
You do have a beautiful voice,
Yeah.
man. Very
Thank
beautiful.
you, thank you.
Are you going to be playing any shows upcoming? I know Tasteless Jack mentioned something about
so-
Huffies or something like that.
Oh, at Huskies,
Huskies.
in Worcester, September 12th
September 12th.
at 8 p.m. So I'll be playing a longer set.
Sweet, we got some pictures. Is this one of the bigger, smaller sets that you've played? Have you played some
Yeah, it's
smaller,
like-
larger events?
Right? The smallest, other than 3 songs, would be like an open mic, like 2 songs. Actually, I got into live music first time after COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had a band in Cali, but after I moved here, COVID happened, so networking was limited. So now I work in the cannabis industry. So from there, I have been getting involved in the art scene. So I found this link to apply for this event. I sent my bio some links, and I was called up. So it's
Rightfully so.
Thank you.
I'm so glad we picked you.
Yeah.
Man. This is really great.
Thank you, man. I would like to be a part of, you know, any future events, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. We'd love to get you. I would love to have you on my podcast as well. I do a podcast right down the street in Fitchburg, right out of my house.
We'll
I'd
connect.
love to have you on. Yeah,
We'll
yeah. I'll
connect,
get your
definitely.
Instagram and everything through
Yeah.
these guys. and
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll send you a message. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Everybody,
Pleasure, man.
again,
Thank you,
this is Buddhi Demal from Sri Lanka. What is your Instagram? Give them like your Instagram or your Spotify and everything.
Yeah, it's Buddhi Demal, Buddhidemal.
Well, hit them up, and we'll see you guys later from the festival. Enjoy the rest of the festival, Buddhi.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
We are live here with the one and only Merrick Henry.
Merrick
straight
Henry,
off
yeah.
the stage. How are you feeling after that?
It's great that you're getting these immediately following. I'm beat. I could have done a little more prep in my vocal warm-up, to be honest, so that way I could like really take in all this air, but we pushed through it. I think we did a great job, myself, the band. I think we were rock solid. It's the best 15 minutes that we could have given for all the wonderful fans out here at River City Fest today.
I think that's all you can really
He's
say.
being humble. He low-key killed that shit. One thing about Mr. Merrick Henry, he's a very humble man. He absolutely killed that shit.
And Mr. Bay AKG is a great hype man, so his check is in the mail.
Hey,
This check is in the mail.
thank me.
This is what, your 3rd year pretty much doing this, if you're counting the Zen Fest. What kind of fly is that? We got dragonflies and shit.
I have that effect on insects. It's fine. No big deal. So if we were including ZenFest, this would be the 4th year that we've done this. This is the 3rd annual River City, but the 4th time we've put together a large-scale festival, and we're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year. And that's only possible because people continue to support what it is we're doing out here in the Berg, in the community. So it's a wonderful thing to be a part of and to continue to see grow more and more.
It is incredible. I mean, starting from right down the street, right next to the post office, yeah, and the little gazebo, to, I mean, what it is now.
Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk that we'd get this far? You know, with as many, volunteers and friends that we have helping, run the entire show.
Right. I was about to say, with our own hands, like, built this shit brick by brick, pulled ourselves up by our own bootstraps type shit. Truly, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying ourselves, like, I do a lot. Like, I don't really do that much in the grand scheme of things. But, like, he is one of, like, the integral figures behind, like, everything going on at RCR Fest. So, I mean, he is not tooting his own horn enough. So let me toot a horn. Pause.
Toot toot.
Well, as a matter of fact, I also toot the horn on the van because that's the mostly what I do is I'm luggage and gear, and I am the physical laborer of transporting up and down the street because I have the Zord. But YDD and Show continue to hold down the fort down here every year. But I'm usually the one that's traveling out and about. So we all do our part,
Including the van.
Yeah, including the man.
How is it like up there when you're performing with a band like Provenance and then doing what they usually do and then doing like Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, it's a great amount of energy to feed off of. I've done the solo dancer pop thing for a long time,
and that was like 2 years ago you did that
performance? Yeah. And I am capable within my own experience to be able to pull that energy out of myself with a good amount of preparation and warm up, so I can give as much as I'm able to give on my own. But when you have the band on stage and you have those friends who they're all doing their part and they're playing with you, you just feed off of that. So there's nothing like having a real guitar solo in front of your eyes, in front of my blind eyes, to just feed off of. So
underneath 2 pairs of glasses?
2 pairs of glasses, yeah. Wow. So because these literally changed my life. We went to Foxwoods enough times, and those highways are really bright, and I'm like, I'm dying out here. And then I discovered these, and boom, game changer.
Wow.
Just the coolest geek that's all.
I've never even seen those before. Those are smooth.
They're expensive. They're like $20 at Walmart.
Really?
I can't lose them.
Wow, you can't lose them. I felt the same way about my like $14 pair that I have, little John Lennon looking ass glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in this economy, it matters.
It does matter.
Every cent, every penny.
It does matter. I also wanted to know, how long do you prepare for a set like this, for the festival?
Well, in this particular show, we've been rehearsing with this material since about January, not for this show necessarily, but we had done the Boulder, Heartbreak at the Boulder Cafe. Mr. BKG did a wonderful job opening the show, by the way. Once again, great job on that, my friend. So we had done that in February for Valentine's Day, and as we were preparing for our Disney concert out in Shirley, Mass. Back in June, a lot of these songs were already in the rotation because I know that we all know that we play these songs really well. So this was a lot of carryover, and we knew that we could nail these 3 songs, 15 minutes, in, out, because we had done this for months. We'd worked on this stuff for months. Powerline, Eye to Eye, we've done that for well over a year now. We did that at last year's Face Fest, and that was the first time we performed ever together, and that was just me, Kyle, and DeAndre on drums, and at the time, DeAndre was playing bass. But so just the more you do it, the more reps you get into the craft that you're trying to establish yourself in, the better you're going to be. It's just like practicing as an athlete. You get those reps in, it matters.
Absolutely.
And real quick, Merrick, talk a little bit about your background, because you work a lot, extensively in Fitchburg and in the arts community around here for the past 5-6+ years. So talk a little bit about your background and what you do, how you started, etc.
So a lot of my humble beginnings is really in theater, in live theater, community theater, even middle school and high school theater. I did a lot of shows. A lot of my training ground was really theater at the Mount up in Gardner, Mass., where I just learned from a lot of really kind but well-practiced individuals who taught me how to rehearse, how to prepare, how to work well with others. That is so vitally important. If you may have all the talent in the world, but if you've got a reputation going into that audition room, they know it. So I was able to take that experience, good facts, I was able to take that experience into college, where eventually, through my internship, I got to meet the Broadway Theater Project down in Tampa, and some of those guys are some of the best in the business. I just went back this last summer as a co-company manager, and I got to meet for the first time Ian Eastwood. If you're a dancer and you know who Ian Eastwood is, the honor was mine. The man is phenomenally talented. He was creating choreography right in front of our eyes, as professional as they get, one of the top in the dance world. period, right now. It's crazy that I got to meet him. But that theater experience led me to what was the Zen Fest, what was the Zen Den at the time, and then that community partnership built up with YDD and show. So a lot of it began in theater and just making friends, Sally Cragen, Sam Squalia, and eventually I transitioned to music just because I really like playing myself.
For sure.
If there's a juicy role that's out there, I'll go for it. But yeah, I enjoy being myself. I enjoy being my best self in front of all you guys.
Absolutely. It shows you have your background in theater. I, as well, also have a very extensive background in theater. You know this, and it shows very much in like my character on stage. And you have that same ability. So it's something
and
I've
don't
always
think
been
there isn't a role in mind for you for future things. Don't think I haven't forgotten about that. Come on now, I pay attention.
Hey, see, we doing work, yo. We filming, but we also working and we networking. Oh my God, RCR Fest, bro. That's beautiful. Oh my God, Merrick, you got anything else to say?
Business on business on business. No, just appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting Polluted Thoughts podcast. What a great program that's been going on for a good long while now. Very proud. Make sure you give it up for Bay AK as well. Just rocking it. If you want to follow me in more of my adventures as the geeky pop star, feel free to follow me at Merrick Henry. Switch the H and the M. It's Merrick Henry as Merrick Henry. That's what's up.
Oh yeah. One more quick question. You mind if I hop in there and change my outfit real quick? I'm all sweaty.
If you need a breather, but there's a lot of junk in there, my guy.
Bro, I'll be in there. I'll spin around like a tornado and run out real quick, like the Tasmanian. You feel what I'm saying? Like the Flash when he switched out of his ring.
I'm
you know
telling you need to invest in one of those quick change.
Dude, no,
changes
I
for
know.
real.
I do. Bad. How much is that shit?
That one was $125. I got a really good one for like
dog.
$30. Oh yeah, that's the lavish suite. Mine's crumpled.
Yo, that is the lavish suite.
It's a
Hold
lavish one.
on.
Treat yourself.
I'm about to take my pants off in there.
This has been the Polluted Thoughts podcast.
Yeah. We'll see y'all.
Always a pleasure.
Take your pants off.
We're going to take a quick break for a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor today is Steady Guglietti Precision Painting. Steady Guglietti is a small family-owned painting company that can handle all your painting needs for both interior and exterior projects. No job too big or small, unless you're like a hospital or something. I don't know. They could try it, but it might be too big. Find them on Facebook under Steady Guglietti Precision Painting. Quality painting by a quality guy. Call 978-790-2260 to book your free quote today. I'm glad we got that on camera. All right. Well, we're here with Dr. Ha and the Cosmic Wimps. Excuse me for messing that up earlier. How are you guys doing? How you guys feeling coming off the set?
Electric, honestly. I mean, we have such fun performing. We hope the audience picks up on that as well. And when we come off the stage buzzing, we just really feel like, that came from the audience. So feeling good, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. You guys have such like a fun, light energy while you guys are up there. It's awesome. Where do you guys really draw inspiration from?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we all just, we think that music is a little serious sometimes nowadays, you know what I mean? I think people kind of take themselves a little bit too seriously. So, we hope we can get up and just kind of bring that energy in. When we do improvise stuff, it's all with the notion of making people smile, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Start as simple as that and see, hopefully fun stuff can come from there.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I didn't do this at the beginning. I'll pass the microphone around a little bit. Let's introduce everybody who's a part of the band.
Heck yeah. I'm Charlie, or C-Word, as they call me. Got a new name every single time. So far, no one's used the C-Word, so we're doing good.
Yeah. I'm Tyler. I'm also super producer DC. I make the stuff happen.
That's true. Mm-hmm. It's very true. Hi, my name is Luke. I am also known as Dr. I'm the frontman saxophonist and, honestly, handsome one, right? Am I the face? Do we agree on that?
Debatable.
Yeah. Debatable face.
Yeah.
Debatable face. Okay. Yeah.
My name's John, also known as Jum. I'm sort of like the posh spice of the group, But I roll the kit, so that's what I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, and so it feels, this is going to be like a weird compliment, but like the fact that you guys do improvisational music feels wrong because you're all individually so talented at your individual crafts. I'm just curious as to how you guys decided to come together and like be Dr. Han and the Cosmic Wimps.
Right on. Yeah, no, very good question. Yeah, sorry, I'll take that from you. But yeah, so honestly, it started out as just kind of an excuse to play, right? You know, like Charlie is a phenomenal pianist, John is a phenomenal drummer here, and I play saxophone. So I was like, you know, one day I just kind of got these guys together, and I was like, hey, let's play some music. I don't know what yet, right? And we found out we were all good at improv, and we liked improv comedy, and you know, kind of like I said earlier, it just makes us smile. So I really enjoy the fact that these guys in particular, we gel so well together. We play off of each other. We can do things without the other one knowing that the other, you know, somebody else will hear and just be like, oh, I know exactly where you're going to lead into with that. So, you know, it's just that kind of synergy that allowed us to stick together and explore more concepts, you know?
Absolutely. Do you guys have anything fun, new, exciting coming out?
Ooh, yeah, so we did just have a new album drop. It is called Dr. Han Destroys the Covers. It's going to be on our SoundCloud. Yeah, so if you thought music was good, think again. We're going to change your perception of music.
Comedy.
It's comedy in it. So it's an album complete of covers, including one that we did tonight, 1,000 Miles, which is a completely original, brand new song that we wrote up, which is very, very special to us. Other than that, keep a watch on our Twitch and YouTube pages at Dr. Han the Cosmic Wimps. We've got more YouTube videos, more live streams coming out, and hopefully a few shows in the works that I don't want to crack the egg open too early, but should be fun.
It was a great festival, guys. Great performance. I hope you enjoy the rest of it, and I hope to see more of you guys soon. Pleasure meeting all you guys. Thank you. C-word. I'll be the first person to call you that. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, we're ready. All right, well, we're here straight off the set of Provenance. How's everybody feeling after that?
It's hot, brother. It's hot as fuck.
That's a consensus. Yeah.
Shredding, absolutely disgusting shit. I'm very impressed. I've always kind of wondered, how did all you guys come together?
Shit, man.
Me and D's day ones. They used to. This is also my thing.
The camera. Wait, where are we going?
The camera's over here. Gang, I'm Kyle. I'm the drummer. So Chon is actually my nephew. I've known him since he was like 8 years old. My heart. DeAndre, another day one. My heart. Jake, I love my brother. Jake and DeAndre used to be in a band together when we were, first band. They used to rock shit together. And at first we were like a jam band, groove band, and then we brought in Jake, and now we're fucking heavy and angry.
Now we're heavy now.
Just kidding. Super happy.
Where do you feel the anger comes from?
Ask Jake, bro. Ask Jake.
The anger comes from a lot of shit.
A lot of different places.
A lot of traumas. But at the same time, relatable traumas. We all go through shit.
Everybody goes through shit. And I feel like that's why we're able to get the crowds that we get and stuff like that, because we put that energy into our music when we play. And everybody feels some type of rage. Not everybody's happy all the, you know what I mean? And like, you can listen to your happy shit, but sometimes you want to fucking, you know?
And let it out in a healthy manner.
In a healthy manner. Hell yeah, of course you can.
Give it to the real.
That's
what I'm saying.
Honestly, so it's not, obviously we all get pissed off and whatnot, but this is more of like a release too. Like, this is what helps me. People say I'm chill all the time. This is literally why. This is how I release all my shit. Like, and it's just fun being creative and whatnot, and you know, getting mad on stage is fun as fuck. You know?
Yeah. You do seem like a very relaxed guy. I mean, a relaxed joint as a whole. I mean, obviously I've known Chons for a while. I mean, he's just as chill as it gets. I know you had a couple.
Yeah.
Well.
So.
Yo, hell no.
Yeah.
This interview's over, dog.
Yeah, my fault. I apologize. Nah, so I have individual questions for everyone, so I'm just gonna start here. Sean, so you're like, obviously, you know, we're very close friends. You're one of the most versatile artists I know. How does that versatility help you in this specific endeavor with Provenance?
I don't know. Me and DeAndre had a talk pretty recently, just like trying to be open to everything, trying to be coachable, because like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know everything about everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, this being in a band full time like this is still very new for me, and I still feel like I'm learning the ropes versus these guys who have
for sure
experience with you know, different bands and whatnot. But you know, it's just been fun, man. At the end of the day, like, I feel like I'm having fun, you know what I mean?
And I can tell you're having fun. And you know, if it makes you feel any better, when you're up there, you look like a vet, and you act like a vet, you seem like a vet. So you're doing good shit. You're doing good shit. D, man, how long you been playing guitar like that, bro? That shit is fucking crazy, God. What the fuck?
You want me to hold or? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to suck. Like I used to be shitty. Just practice, bro. I mean, I've been playing. I started taking guitar serious in 2011. but like I was just asked for like a long time, just like not taking it super serious and just kind of like in our first bands, like our earlier bands, we were copying like not necessarily like plagiarism, but just kind of like pulling so many influences and just like not creating like a identity, like a genuine sound, and then just also kind of having so much fun with it that like I wasn't taking it so super serious. For sure. And then like I think now like I play every day and just like get better and better. So I think it's really just practice.
Yeah, absolutely. And then for you, Kyle, this is okay. I mean this genuinely. Do niggas ever press you for drumming? Cause it's just weird that like you're like, not weird. It's really cool that you drummed as well as you drum, but it's just like you're a dreadhead African American man. Like you shouldn't play drums as well as you play drums that you do. Do niggas ever press you for that shit?
I'll let you know right now. I've always gotten love. Always. I used to have all the black and Puerto Rican kids listen to Asking Alexandria. If you don't know who Asking Alexandria is, I'm being dead ass serious. A bunch of Puerto Ricans. The old stand up and scream. If you know, you know. But yeah, I was just always myself. And when you're genuinely yourself, people are they're gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? For sure. And that's just always what it's been. I've never been pressed for it. I did think it was like weird that like, oh damn, like I'm a black dude that loves metal and shit. This shit is weird. But then like as I got older, I realized that there's actually mad black people in this scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they be hiding it from you. Niggas don't want you to know.
Shout out all y'all. It's us.
Hardcore Keem, bro.
It's us.
And then for you, Brody, I feel like I've known you for like the least amount of time out of everyone in the band. Your skill is undeniable. What do you have like a technique when you do that voice? Like I've always been, as a vocalist myself, I'm very intrigued at like how you actually do that.
So, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to describe my technique. It's changed a lot because I've been doing this since like 2010. And in 2010, I was like blowing my voice out every single day, doing it wrong, getting discouraged. And then all I would really do is just watch people that I like the sound of. It sounds weird, but I'd pay attention to like their throat, their fucking, where their tongue is, mouth shapes, like, and just how they're positioning their body and whatnot. And I've met quite a few fucking amazing people, and they've gave me some tips too, but a lot of it's just learning and making sounds on your own and shit. You sound and look like a fucking moron, but dude, this is what happens.
I've always respected metal vocalists because like it's very clear like how much of an undertaking that task is and how much time and skill and effort goes into, you know, hitting those specific, you know, notes with your vocal cords. I mean, yeah, a lot of respect for you guys. I love your art. I love you guys all. You're some of my closest friends and family. Fuck, I don't even know what else to say. Colin, anything else to say?
You guys remind me of like a way harder, sicker Motley Crue. Especially like him with the front man too, bro.
Minus the drugs, dude.
Yeah, minus the drugs, he says. Yeah, not the dirt. I'm also a gigantic fan of you guys. Do you guys have anything coming up? Any shows that I can see live?
We're shooting this, I don't know when this will come out, but we're shooting this on the 31st of August. Tomorrow, September 1st, we're going to be in Worcester at Electric Haze. And then the 14th of September, we are going to be at Metal Fest in Fitchburg, Ashby, Massachusetts. We're technically Fitchburg.
Come hang.
But we got
Fitchburg
that.
Rod and Gun Club. Fitchburg Rod and Gun Club, September 14th.
And we got new music on the way. We're working right now. We're working very diligently on some new stuff.
Hell yeah.
Hit us up if you want to order a shirt.
Oh, and
Yes,
we got merch.
definitely merch. Online, in person at any of these shows.
These are some of the hardest working people in the scene right now in Fitchburg, in Mass. Make sure you're listening to Provenance. They just dropped a project recently. All platforms. Love you guys. Appreciate you all for being here.
Much love, thank you. We're live right after the set with Marcel, Stephon, and AVA, man.
What up?
Respected Rejectz in the house. This is your fourth year, essentially, playing.
Third year.
Third year. Did you not do Zenfest?
Oh, yeah, technically.
So technically,
yeah,
I guess it is 4 years. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
How have you been feeling about the show?
This is great, man. Just to look at this. If you see the turnout that's here, this is definitely by far the biggest one. Even before all the hip hop came, it was just a very diverse lineup. But it feels like, I don't know, it's a very dope thing to be the one to introduce the hip hop into all this shit too. Because we really we already had the energy going, and they just they stayed here the whole time and just got hyped up, and now it's still going right now. Like, great turnout. I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of it goes for sure. But no, it's been a pleasure to do my own thing up there too. I'm glad to have someone else come with me, because normally every other time I'm really just on the stage on my own going for a half hour straight, which gets tiring as hell, but I can do it. But it's an honor to have someone else come with me this time.
Marcel, how are you feeling after your first festival vibe? I know we went from like the Boulder show to this is like kind of a little bit of a big jump. How are you feeling about that?
I like that. I'm comfortable with the big crowds more, because them small crowds is intimate. It's more of a chance to be awkward if you're not. If your energy's not 100% on point. Over here, if you're at 95, they'll take you to 100 because there's so many people. So I like the big shows with the big turnout. Like he said, I was glad to see a big turnout this year. I'm glad everybody popped out. It's Fitchburg to show love to the artists, and nothing but super fun, man. Super fun to look out at all those people bouncing with you. So it's pretty cool.
Are we gonna see a Respected Rejectz collab album soon? A mixtape dropping? I know that. Well, first, hold on. Before I pass it over, I do know my man's have an album out everywhere right now. He was in the newspaper and everything, front page, my man. Other than that, obviously, I don't mean to overstep and overlook that at all. Are we gonna see a collab with the two of you? We've been performing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we got probably like 3 songs in the tuck so far, but I mean, right now we're just kind of trying to figure out how to approach that. We might probably going to release a single very soon so people can get a taste for what it is and then figure out what it is from there. But we're going to keep working nonetheless and, yeah, figure it out.
Absolutely, bro. Well, I just want to say congrats on the album. Congrats on the performance. It was baller as usual. Any Respected Rejectz merch coming out anytime soon? Anything like that? Any other shows?
Yeah, 100%. I'm in the process of figuring out CDs. We're going to do that. It's been a while since I did CDs. Last year I did 2 different runs of cassettes for both of my EPs. Also, it's been a while since I did new apparel and stuff like that, so I got that in the process of happening as well. So all that's coming in really soon. Just trying to keep it rolling, you know.
Keep playing the album. Out now, it's on all platforms, right?
Yep.
I mean, obviously.
Yep. Sent from the Cement is all on all platforms. A 7-track EP/album, whatever the hell you want to call it, because Kanye called his 7-track shit an album, you know. But yeah, we got Yo Daddy doing Showtime on it. We Baby Cousins, Big Molly's on it. Lizzie Marquis is on it as well. I produced my majority of the tracks. My homie John Gerk produced one of them. But yeah, it's out now on all platforms. So appreciate y'all tuning in.
Of course, bro, always. It was a great performance. You got DJ Lucas up out of his seat and right in front of the stage. So I mean, that's something in itself.
I didn't notice that, so that's a pleasure.
Yeah, yeah, dude, hell yeah. His whole squad was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Stood up and went over there. Well, always a pleasure, bro. Always all love, bro. You're a good man. Bro. Always a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're fucking live, man. Here with the one and only Gerk, straight off the stage, man. How are you feeling?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, dude. That was fantastic.
Hell yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Did you expect to do that twice?
Not really, but like, I just felt like the vibe to do it again.
It was perfect.
Open and close the set, and like, you know, it's not even a song that's out on my page. Like,
dude, that's wild. I didn't even think about that. You haven't dropped that anywhere?
Well, it's on the archive page.
Okay.
We have an archive page that we can drop the music on. It's the GG Quick Archive on SoundCloud.
Oh shit!
I got like 5 songs on there right now. AK's got 1.
Word.
So yeah, there's a few music out there if you haven't heard it yet.
I need to get in tune. I'm sure other people need to get in tuned as well.
For sure.
How long have you been like getting ready for the RCR?
RCR? Man, I don't know. I didn't do too much preparation because I lost some files and shit on my computer. So like, what you gonna do about that? You know, like,
it's a tough break.
Yeah, you can't make show mixes. Just too bad. I'm still doing the songs, bro. I'm
still
performing,
going
bro. That's
stupid. That is the whole point,
right?
Yes. What do you have coming up? I know we just did the podcast not too long ago, so I mean, I kind of asked you the same question.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I'm working on a project still, looking for like mid-October, early November release. Waiting. Actually, I'm not waiting for a feature back anymore, so just gotta mix shit and get shit sounding good, and I have a new project.
Are you still doing the single every 2 weeks?
The next one's next week.
Next week, okay.
Next week on the 4th. Go-karts with Chons and Lothar.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Lothar.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's a fire song. We made the song at like 12 a.m. drunk as fuck in my basement in my old house. Just like, I was so hammered. I recorded the chorus and just went straight to bed. Like,
I just finished it?
No, I finished the chorus and then I just went to bed.
No, you let them finish the rest of the song?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gone. I did. I'm like, I'm gone. I'm going to sleep.
I did my part.
I'm tired.
I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
Word. Well, I'm super excited for that, brother.
Yeah, for
I'll let
sure.
you get back to do your thing.
Hell yeah.
All much love,
Appreciate you,
always,
bro.
brother.
For sure.
Check out, we did a podcast not too long ago. Me, him, and Beke, who was just on stage as well. So go check out everyone's shit.
Yes, sir.
And always a pleasure, dog.
Yes, sir.
Much love.
Appreciate it.